Hi everyone, my name is Jen and this is Sets of Plants, where we talk about all things houseplant and home design. Welcome back. I am especially excited for today's video because this is going to be a DIY project, and you guys know that I love to do DIY projects. There are several of them on my channel, but today's video is very special because it is kindly being sponsored by Green Waves Live. This is a new to market DIY kit and I am so excited. It is available to purchase now. I will make sure to leave the link for you to purchase this kit in the description box. I also have a promo code for you for 20% off, which I will make sure to also put in the description box. But basically, the kit is a bunch of different bamboo hexagons, and there are a billion different combinations that you can put these hexagons together to create plant products. So this is what the box looks like when you order it. It says Green Waves on it, and then you open it and it says, "We love plants, share your love of plants using #GreenWavesLife." So cute. And then this is what all of the bamboo looks like. So this is a card that she painted for me. How cute is that? It says "Painted with Love" by Jess. I love that so much. Okay. So the kit is basically a bunch of hexagons that are made out of bamboo. So there's 6 small ones, and then there are 6 big ones like this, and then there's a bunch of cable ties. I think that I'm going to use the cable ties for some of the projects, but I am also going to go find my hot glue gun for some other projects because I think that would just look a little bit more seamless. So I will go find that and then I'll get that to you. Okay, so I have my hot glue gun heating up back there for another DIY, but the first one I'm going to do is I'm going to do a hanging planter, and you don't need the hot glue gun for that one. I'm just going to use the zip ties that were already included, and then you will also need some twine or some string or macrame cord or something like that to hang the actual planter up. So you're going to need one of the smaller hexagons and 2 of the large hexagons for this DIY, and then you want to pick a pot that has this like curved pattern where the top is bigger, obviously, because if you pick a planter that is, you know, like symmetrical all the way around or uniformed all the way around, it'll just slip out and it won't have anything to hang on. And then I just kind of took this around and found some pots around me or around the house that fit inside and held kind of like this. So yeah, so this is a good size. I believe this pot is just over 4 inches. So a 4-inch pot would be a good pick for this. That looks really cute. And then what I'm going to do, put the pot out, is that I want the hangers to kind of go like this, and then go in, so then the plant would sit in the middle. So what I'm going to do is I actually want the bigger hexagons to go underneath the smaller hexagon piece like that. Alright, and then I'm just going to go ahead and center it so that the small hexagon piece is on top, and then I am going to do 2 zip ties, one right here and then one right here, and then just make sure to pull that tight. Be sure to pull that super tight. Now I'm going to do the same with this side. Also lining it up so that it's centered and making sure that the small piece is on top. And then grabbing some zip ties. Okay, so that's definitely pulled tight. Now I'm going to make sure to slip the pot in at this point. And then I'm not going to zip tie the top together because when I want to water this plant, I definitely have to make sure that I leave a way for me to access the pot. So I'm just going to leave it like this, and then I'm going to take my twine right here. I'm going to loop it around a couple of times, maybe like 3 times, just to be like extra secure, and then pull it so that it's really, really long. Okay, so now I need to pull it to whatever height you want to be hanging from the ceiling. The two end, right? I'm just going to tie them together by making a knot. If you are worried about, you know, this knot slipping, you can also put like a dab of hot glue or a dab of some other kind of glue, like super glue or something like that. And then you see here now with this part, I'm going to make sure to pull and then adjust it to the center so that it stays balanced. Okay, so that was DIY number 1. For DIY number 2, I wanted to make a wall trellis out of the remaining 5 small hexagon pieces that I have left. If you remember, I did a DIY like this last year, but I made them out of circles, and all I did last year was I took these zip ties and I attached them like this with 1 zip tie per kind of like shape. But this year, I think I want to make it a little bit more permanent, and I'm going to do that by using hot glue to attach all of the hexagon pieces together instead. So I want mine to be as tall as possible, so I'm just going to arrange my hexagon in a way where it will get me the most height using the 5 remaining pieces. Okay, I'm going to switch the camera angle so you can see a little bit better. Okay, so hopefully you can see a little bit better. Now this is the configuration that I want because this is going to get me the most height. Okay, I'm going to use my hot glue gun for this. Ignore how nasty my hot glue gun looks. I've had it for probably like 8 years now, and it's been through a lot. So all I'm going to do is put a teeny tiny bit of hot glue running along this edge, and then I'm going to make sure that I stop a little bit. Can you see? Okay, I'm going to stop a little bit before the end so that I don't have too much glue overspill. And then I'm just going to quickly make sure that the edges are lined up and press firm. Hold for like 10 seconds so that the glue can harden. Okay. Looks really good, and there's no glue overspill at all, and it's super hardened. Alright, so now I'm going to just repeat that. 9, 10. Awesome, so now you have a trellis and it's hardened. You could flap it and it's not going anywhere. Okay, so now that I want to attach the DIY trellis to the wall, I'm just going to be using a couple of natural colored push pins. They also make push pins that are clear. That's also a great option. So I'm gonna put the first push pin in first where I want it to hang off of. All right, okay. Now I'm gonna hang it, and then now I am going to use the second push pin to make sure that it stays straight. Cool. So the 2 push pins. Okay, and now I'm just going to use some garden twisty ties to attach the plant. so that leaves me with 4 more big hexagons for the third DIY. I could definitely make another hanging pot, do that using 3. So if I do one right here and right here, with the third hexagon right here, this is another way to make another hanging pot. You would just make it exactly like how I made the first hanging pot. But I think what I want to do is make another piece that I can use to hang some plants off. So for this one, I'm going to glue my pieces together like this to make one long chain instead of making them like this. Okay. So I'm going to do the exact same thing I did last time, just using a teeny tiny bit of hot glue and then gluing it together. Now I'm going to attach the trellis that I made using these C-hooks. I got this huge pack of C-hooks off of Amazon that was super inexpensive. So I'm just going to make sure that the trellis is secure at several different points, resting within the C-hook. You do want to be cautious of the weight. Make sure that you know how much weight each C-hook is rated for. You might also have to use a drywall anchor if you want to attach something that is heavier than what the C-hook can be rated for. Also, when you are attaching the plant pot, you want to make sure that the plant pot is hung from a C-hook and not from the trellis itself. So yeah. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed that video, seeing me make 3 different DIYs using my Green Waves kit. Jess from Green Waves has been so kind to agree to do a giveaway for you guys. So I will be giving away 2 different Green Waves DIY kit on my Instagram. I'll make sure to leave all of the rules and how to enter in the description box below, as well as on my Instagram. So you can head over there at Bee's House of Plants. If you don't want to wait for the giveaway, the promotion is running now to get 20% off of your Green Waves kit. I have this code for you. I'll put it on the screen right now as well as in the description box. Honestly, the possibilities are endless with this kit. It's been so much fun. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. Alright, so that's all I have for you today. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!